illegal broadcasters coming through.
Trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
Program the computer.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
What's good? What's good? It's the Ghetto Logic Show, you sons of bitches.
You know what? I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, I'm just becoming a cranky old man, but there's a lot of shit that really just makes my blood boil. That really pisses me off. And the number one thing that pisses me off is the way that a lot of y'all drive out there. Okay? That little thing on the side of your steering wheel that when you press it down makes the lights on your left side of the car go to let those on the side of you or behind you know that you're about to make a left turn or go into the left lane. And if you throw it up, it lets people behind you and to the side of you know that you're going to make a right turn or go into the right lane. Why don't you use that? If nothing else, it will keep people from crashing into you. Okay? And you know what? While we're on the point of driving, let's talk about the fast lane and the slow lane. Nobody is telling you that you have to go fast. This is why there's something called the slow lane, which is usually found on the right side of the road, especially when you're on throughways and expressways. Okay? Now, on the left side of the road, usually, that is called the fast lane. Okay? This is where people who, for more intents and purposes, have no problem with driving a little bit faster. I'm not saying breaking the speed limit. If the speed limit is 65 and you want to do 65 and everybody else is doing 55, you should be over in the left lane. This is where I'm usually at, in the left lane. Why, when I come up behind your car, do you decide that you who are doing 40 miles per hour, okay, and the car in front of you is doing 40 miles per hour, now want to go into the fast lane? Okay, this makes no sense whatsoever because you are going to continue to do 40 miles per hour, therefore inconveniencing me, okay? And a lot of people think it's the old people who do it. No, it's not. It's just mean, angry, hateful people that, for whatever reason, don't want you to pass them, okay? This is very frustrating, okay? Now, while we're on the whole thing, this is another thing that just makes my blood boil, while we're on the whole idea of passing, okay? When I'm driving at night and I pass your little piece of shit car, okay, what is turning on your brakes behind me going to do? Does that make your engine go faster? I think not, okay? Does it throw more light in my car? Yes, it does. It makes the light in my rearview mirror reflect on me. However, I just clicked the little button and I am still past you, okay? People, stop being mean, angry, and hateful, okay? Because you're pissing me off. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Me, who just like my car, just want to go and get from point A to point B, it really doesn't bother me as much as you think. But, you know, there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers on the road, and that might really piss them off, okay? You know, that whole road rage thing, okay? So, before you decide to be mean and hateful, think about what you're doing and who you're affecting. That's just a Ghetto Logic type thing, all right? Next case. Oh yeah, I'm getting all this shit off my chest. It's the Ghetto Logic Show. It's my show. I should be able to do this, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna get it off my chest. Okay, now, the whole chick problem, or women problem, lady problem, little girl problem, whatever you want to call it, okay? I don't know who woke up and told y'all that y'all come in diamonds, okay? But y'all are kind of rude and stink at times, okay? And, you know, I feel sorry for those men out there that have these women that talk about, oh, I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do this, I don't do that. Yo, listen, okay? If it's a teamwork environment and we're supposed to be a team, you're gonna have to chip in. You're gonna have to help out. I'm not saying that, you know, everything should fall on the shoulders of the one, but if you're in a relationship with me, okay, you gotta pull your weight, okay? Because if I gotta pull the whole ship along, okay, I might as well do it by myself. Okay, so this goes out to all of you ladies that decide that all you're good for is to be taken shopping, spent money on, you know, and that's all you're good for because you give up a piece of that thing every once in a while. Because usually when I check the sheets, I don't see diamonds or gold or anything else laying down there in that wetness that I done created for you. You know, it's a two-way street, okay? You need what I can give, and I need what you can give, okay? So, with that in mind, it's teamwork, baby, okay? It's teamwork, okay? That's just a Ghetto Logic thing. That's the way I feel. Like I said, I'm keeping it personal for this episode, okay? You don't like it, you got a different opinion, you think I'm hating or you're hating on me, sign into the website, ghettologic.org or ghettologic.com, and let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if I'm completely off base, okay? If I'm coming completely from left field, okay? Or, you know, brothers out there, if you think I'm right, let me know. Listen, you know, if you're living with me, you know, I don't care if your mother never taught you how to clean, okay? I don't care if your mother never taught you how to cook, okay? The same way you learn how to get money out my pocket so that you can get the things that you want, you need to learn how to do those things. Again, it's a teamwork environment. If we're in a relationship, now, if it's just a booty call thing, you don't have to know shit because it's just an A and B thing. We're just doing what we do, okay, for the moment. And I can understand that, okay? But if you living up under my roof, oh shit, I'm not gonna walk in from a hard day's work and you just gonna help me figure out how to spend the money. Oh no, you're gonna help me when it comes to the cleaning, cooking, and everything else, all right? Because, you know, real people do real things. That's the Ghetto Logic saying, okay? And this is real talk for real people, all right? All right, we're gonna move it on. Moving it on, you sons of bitches. Listen, I do believe in, you know, the whole village mindset. You know, we're a village, we have to look out for each other. Blase, blase, boom. I understand that. I wrote about it in my book, The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. I believe that you should pull people's coats, you know, especially children's coats, when they're doing something wrong, okay? That is cool, okay? But it's not my responsibility to take care of your kids, okay? I did not help you make them. I did not take part in the pleasure, okay? These are your children. If your kids are bad in the house and you can't control them, please do not bring them out in public and expect me to help you control them, okay? When I used to work sales at Dell, I used to have people that couldn't control their kids and they would turn around and say, you know, that man, he's gonna have to talk to you. And I look at the lady and be like, I ain't talking to your kid, that's your child. Oh, well, I was just saying, no, it's your child. Take care of your child. If your kids are bad, okay, yelling at them in the mall, the movie theater, the restaurant, leave their asses in the house. Maybe you shouldn't take them out. Maybe you need to sit inside the house and teach your kids how to act right in public, okay, before you decide that you're going to take them to Shea Exquisite restaurant and let them act fool, okay? No, I'm not saying that you should leave your kids in the house. But you do have a responsibility as a parent to make sure that your child is well behaved. Come on. You know, some of you that grew up in the 60s, 70s, even the 80s, know that that was something that didn't go on. You know, we all remember when your moms would give you a little pinch or just nudge you a little bit, let you know. Or, my favorite, just wait till I get your ass home, whispered in your ear. Okay? You know, by you yelling at your kid at the top of your voice in the middle of the movie theater really does not, all you're doing is saying, pay attention to my child is acting up, okay? Like I said, you can't control your children, leave them inside. Don't inconvenience the rest of us, okay? Because you have a discipline issue with your child. And you know what? This is a good time when they're little to take care of that, because like I said in my book, it actually helps you avoid seeing your kid on the news, because if he ain't gonna listen to you, he ain't gonna listen to nobody else and follow anybody else's rules. Or she isn't gonna listen to you or follow it. Well, shit, look at Montana Fishburne. I'm sure Lawrence Fishburne is kind of upset about that whole situation.
Welcome to the desert.
Hello? Hello? Where are you going to find an answer to those questions? Okay, listen. The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos is about real talk for real people. Relevant and useful information that you can use. Whether you live in the hood or not, you're going to find some useful stuff. It's funny, it's humorous at times, but it's real, okay? Make sure you cop the book. You can get it from Barnes & Nobles. You can go ahead and get it from the iStore. You can get it from Sony e-reader store, Diesel Books, Smash Words, Kobo Books. Make sure you get it. It's something good for your e-reader, okay? Real talk for real people, the Ghetto Survival Guide. Make sure you stop by our site as well, ghettosurvivalguides.com. Alright, thanks again. Remember, real talk for real people, baby. Leave those other questions alone because no book is going to give you a definitive answer on those questions. The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. L. Robinson, peace.